Hello there, Internet people. It is your friend, Galactic Criminal. So I got a couple of things I want to talk about today. First one, Patreon. If you haven't heard of it, it's crowdfunding for YouTubers or musicians or artists. Allows them to create bigger, better content. It's a good idea. If you have a YouTuber or an artist that has a Patreon, I suggest putting money towards it if you want to see stuff from them. Something that I heard in a conversation recently was that people believe that Patreon users are just using the people that subscribe to their Patreon. Say, hey, you're not going to get the next video or you're not going to get the next art piece unless you give me money. And you know what? In some cases, that might be what it is. But from what I've seen, Patreon users put that money right back into their channel or their art or what have you. It allows them to make a living and at the same time make their living a little more fun. And no one's twisting your arm telling you that you have to pay into someone's Patreon. I certainly wouldn't ask anybody to give me any money because I like to do things myself. Hence why I do these videos on my frickin' cell phone. Anyway, I just wanted to touch on that. I don't think that Patreon's a bad thing. And if you see someone who's got a Patreon and you're a fan of their channel or their art or what have you, feel free. Obviously, like any Kickstarter, feel free to donate your money. Anyway, the second topic that I'd like to bring up is YouTube compilation videos. They're stealing content, or are they? You know, like a lot of hate comes up for reaction channels. And they say that you're stealing content. You're just using that content to gain subscribers that you wouldn't have had otherwise. What about compilation videos? I've seen dozens of channels, World Star Hip Hop, and all sorts of different channels that steal other people's content. Lots of people, all at the same time, and toss it out in one big old video. Even like reaction channels show these compilations quite often. I've seen a bunch of them. The one that is the most popular, so it seems, is a try not to laugh challenge videos. And I guess you can just, toss that aside saying, oh, it's a try not to laugh challenge video, so they're not stealing content. Yeah, well, it kind of seems like they are a little bit, to be honest. But because it's all grouped together, and it's a challenge, I guess that kind of excuses it from this whole thing. The gripe that I have, the biggest gripe that I have, is from reaction channels that I watch that have done the try not to laugh challenge. Why can't you just make these videos better? I don't understand it. I've been on the internet for a long time. I've seen a lot of funny stuff. I see new funny stuff every single day. And every one of these try not to laugh challenges got the same friggin' videos in them from like 10 years ago. Or like, God, I can't remember the name of the guy, but there's one guy, something the One, Adeek the One, that's his name. This guy takes these videos and then he starts editing them and looping them and making them sound like music or like a beat or something like that. And that sounds maybe kind of like a good idea for like a one-off, really quick Vine or something. But watching these videos, God, I just watching the same clip over and over again and making it sound like a Nirvana song or something. It's ridiculous. Gotta get over this. Make it better. You're just editing other people's content. You're not even showing up on it. All you gotta do is make sure it doesn't suck. I guess, yeah. That's the gripe that I had for today. So anyway, have yourself a fantastic evening.